Hello, my name is Tom Pagacz, and in this video I will be talking how to check if the particular user is an owner of the group. So let's make myself a bit smaller. Let's go to my YouTube channel to recommend you the rest of my video to you. And then let's go to the actual job. So in order to make this happen, we need to familiarize ourselves with the documentation. I highly recommend you to do so because you need to, of course, grant the permissions to the Graph API and then check if there are any known limitations related to this call. There is no, so we can go to the actual solution. The solution is the service desk solution. You can download this from my GitHub and install in your environment. Now we are in my default tenant in the production type environment for developing, and of course we are in the solution. So today we will be focusing on the flow get group owners. So let's go to edit mode and see what's inside. So we have a trigger from button inside the power apps. Then there is this send an HTTP request with Graph API call. This one is get one, and then we are responding with body to the app itself. So let's go to the developer tenant and let's check this API call in Graph Explorer. So here you have a Graph Explorer. This is our call. So let's get the group ID from the tenant. So it may be this one. So object ID. And let's use it in here. Okay, there is no body. In modify permission, everything is consented, granted and consented. So we can easily run the query. Status code 200, everything seems to be all right. And in the response, we know that because there may be more than one owner of the group, so there is an array of values, and within this value we know that one and only owner of this particular group is the user which can be identified with the unique identifier. So, and of course by email. So later on we can reuse all of these informations to check against this user. So let's get back to the solution, this time in developer tenant, and open application itself. So this one is area AAD. Only one for now, only one custom page, users in groups, and every time when we will select any action related to the particular group, for example, this one we already checked. Is it the same one? Yes, 64A, 64.8. So let's show members of this group. And when I click on this, that action will trigger check against this flow. So let's see if that happened already. Yes, 14 seconds ago. We obtained the same information that in graph API call. Yes, this response is the same. And with this information, I am showing notification that you are the owner of this group and your privileges are elevated. So there is no sense to have an approval process if you want to, I don't know, for example, remove Patty Fernandez from this group. And besides, I'm showing the icon to represent the same information. And if you can see, user is not able to select any user that is owner of the group. So this group have only one member, so I cannot select myself to later on act on myself because there is no point in removing me from this group, like removing owner from the group. But let's get back to the group, and I hope that retail group, yes, the retail group should have only owners. Yes, so in here, myself and Patty Fernandez, we are owners of the group. So checkbox is not visible for us. With this simple check, you can validate against group owners. Because why I am not using the connector Office 365 Office 365 connector. Let's see, Office 365 group connector, because this one doesn't have an action which is related to checking against every owner, because we can list groups that are owned by us. So we could only validate against ourselves. But as I told, group can have multiple owners. So we should know every of them. So let's check this from the app perspective. So let's go to the page user in groups. Let's edit this one. It's actually similar to Canvas app, so we don't need to go to the model-driven application, which is container for this one. One thing. I am using a PowerCut template for this, so I highly recommend you to use Creator Kit as well for your development. Here you have a documentation how to install this and how to copy this custom page template to your solution. Okay, so let's open this and see from where it is triggered and how it behave. So we are using the command bar to call to this action. So on select, I hope that I'm doing it right. So I am switching on item key. If this click is related to showing members, I am setting variable from gallery selected. Then I'm showing this additional gallery with group members, and then there is call to the flow. So to be able to collect the response, I'm setting this in variable. This is not meant for production because I'm using parse.json function, which is currently experimental. And we are calling this get group owners with only one parameters, which is group ID for the selected group. And then we are going to create a collection of group owners' email for all records that are present in the table that we get from this call. So then we are checking if the user that open application is an owner of the group from the call. It could be probably easier, but the output is correct, of course. And then we are able to inform the user that is an owner of the group if it is. Okay, the gallery which is related to this is the gallery of group members. So let's play this from here. So when we click on show members, we will see the first gallery, which is now only the first row that is a row that is selected. And then user gallery is the second one, which was hidden previously. And the code to show items on this gallery, I probably need to explain it in separate video because it's a hell of condition in here. Okay, that's all. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed and I wish you a great day. See you.